What lies behind this? Jared Wood is London Transport Regional Organiser at the RMT, Rail, Maritime and Transport Union, and joins me now, one of the unions, of course, that I cited. What's the background to this, Mr. Wood? Morning.
Morning, Nick. Well, the background to this is a little bit unusual, actually, because we're fairly confident that we could sit down with London Underground and thrash out an agreement on the size of this pay award. But what has caused the strike action is a ridiculous insistence by London Underground that whatever award is agreed between us, they will then, as management, take a unilateral decision on who is and who isn't eligible to receive it. Now, this is an absurd approach to negotiation, which I'm sure you'd realise no trade union could possibly agree. We're negotiating for over 10,000 members right across all grades of London Underground. And when we negotiate a deal in good faith, we expect that to be applied to all of our members.
So they want to say, Mr. Wood, for the purpose of debate, we'll give it to Reg and Jeff and Bob, but we're not going to give it to Sophie and Jack. Is that effectively what they're saying?
But that is effectively what they're saying. They
must give a justification. Do they give a justification for this?
Yeah, of course. It's not quite as arbitrary as just picking names out of a hat. What they want to do is impose a system that they call pay banding or pay factors across all London Underground grades, where at the moment that doesn't exist. And they want these pay families to determine wage levels for different grades.
What's wrong with that? There's banding in other industries, Jared.
Yeah, there is banding. There's already banding in certain parts of London Underground, Nick, and we've dealt with that over many years. But the change is that what they're now saying is that banding and any rules that they apply to how pay deals are applied are now sitting outside of any negotiation between the trade unions and the employer. So instead of negotiating people's contractual pay with that person's trade union, they're saying that they will have a final say. They will be able to limit whatever a pay rise is. They will be able to determine whether an individual who perhaps moved jobs in the previous 12 months is going to qualify for the pay rise. And we're not going to accept that. We think that when we sit down to negotiate for 1,000 members, that's for 10,000 members, I beg your pardon, and that's exactly what we're doing. And whatever agreement is reached in good faith should be applied to everyone.
ASLEF are talking, or have rejected, a 3.8% deal. Have you had a percentage deal put to you, Jared?
Yeah, the offer from London Underground is 3.8%.
It's for you as well, is it? Right.
Plus a flat rate element of £450, which is something that that's an element of the offer that we have always argued for. We always try and structure offers so as they address our members who are on the lower pay salaries, because of course most of our members earn much less than a train driver. We do represent a great many train drivers, but we represent even more people who are not train drivers, and so we're looking to protect those people from the effects of inflation. And we think we've made a bit of progress with London Underground in that respect, but we can't accept this clause that they will then go away and decide who gets it.
Lastly, how much is this, do you think, your members being fuelled by generous pay settlements you've seen other workers in the railway industry managed to secure since Labour came into power? I'm thinking of 14.5%.
Yeah, I don't think there's no auction going on here for pay rises.
You don't think the blokes and women on the tube look at what the other guys and women are getting and think, well, we'll have some of that. Come on, Jared.
No, I don't. I think our members have quite a good understanding of those pay deals, which, and when you cite 14%, you're talking about a deal running over 3 years there that ran actually behind the level of RPI. And our deal with London Underground last year was hard negotiated, and again we protected many members, but it didn't reach the level of RPI. So what our members are doing is they're looking at their bills every month. They're looking at what they're paying in gas, electric, food, like everyone else out there, and they're saying we're not prepared to take another real terms pay cut. That's what they're saying.
Jared Wood, I will leave it there. Thank you. You're London Transport Regional Organiser for the RMT.